After weeks of teasers offering fleeting glimpses of the design, Boeing has finally revealed its entry for the U.S. Army's Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft Program, or FARA. This project aims to fill the gap left by the early retirement of the service's OH-58D Kiowa Warrior Scout helicopters. The service plans to eventually replace nearly half of its AH-64 Apaches with the winner of the FARA competition, as well, making this effort particularly significant for the Chicago-headquartered aviation company, which makes those existing helicopters. The new Boeing design, which the company does not appear to have its own name for at present, is a compound helicopter with a single 6-bladed main rotor, a canted 4-bladed tail rotor, and 4-bladed pusher prop in the rear. A single General Electric T901 engine, with its air intake on the right side of the fuselage, is the primary source of power. The Army selected the T901 last year as the winner of its Improved Turbine Engine Program, ITEP, and the service plans to use it first to re-engine AH-64s and UH-60 Black Hawks. We're offering more than a helicopter, we're offering an affordable and fully integrated system for the Army, the mission and the future, Mark Cherry, the Vice President and General Manager of Boeing's Phantom Works Advanced Design Division, said in a statement on March 3, 2020. We've blended innovation, ingenuity and proven rotorcraft experience with extensive testing and advanced analysis to offer a very compelling solution. What we have here is a conventional helicopter configuration with a propulsor on the tail, Shane Openshaw, Boeing's FARA program manager, also told Flight Global. So there's a clutch in the drivetrain, behind the intermediate gearbox that drives the tail rotor, that adds the power to the configuration. Openshaw further explained to Flight Global that configuration of Boeing's FARA entry would allow the helicopter to maintain airspeed during maneuvers that would cause other helicopters to lose airspeed. The company says that its design will be able to meet the Army key performance requirement of being able to hit a top speed of 180 knots. So far, Boeing has offered more limited additional details about its FARA design. The press release says that it includes a modular, state-of-the-art cockpit with a reconfigurable large area display and autonomous capabilities. A pilot-optional capability, possibly with the ability to conduct semi-autonomous operations, has been a key Army requirement since the program began. Internal munitions bays on either side of the lower fuselage, along with a 20mm rotary barrel cannon in a turret under the nose and nose-mounted sensor turret, are also visible in the newly released concept art. The fly-by-wire design leverages more than 65 years of rotorcraft experience, proven advanced and additive manufacturing technology, and product commonality driving down risk and costs, Boeing added in its press release. The Army hopes to pick designs from 2 companies to advance to the next stage of the FARA program by the end of this month. After the down select, the service is looking to begin testing actual prototypes by 2023 and begin fielding the final design it picks by 2028. Right now, Boeing is competing against Bell, Sikorsky, a team consisting of AVX Aircraft and L3, and another one that includes KRM Aircraft, Northrop Grumman and Raytheon. The company has secured a number of significant military contracts in recent years, including the deal to build the U.S. Navy's future MQ-25 Stingray drone tanker, the contract to build the U.S. Air Force's new T-7A Red Hawk jet trainer, in cooperation with Saab, and the winning bid to supply new MH-139 Grey Wolf helicopters, in partnership with Italian firm Leonardo, to replace the Air Force's aging UH-1N twin Hueys. As noted, for Boeing, the FARA competition is extremely important since the winning design is set to fundamentally alter the structure of the Army's armed helicopter fleets for years to come and is directly tied to the divestment of AH-64s, one of the company's flagship products. The company does stand to lose the most of any of the competitors, but also has the benefit of decades of close cooperation with the service through the Apache program. We will undoubtedly be hearing more about Boeing's submission soon as the service gets closer to picking just 2 designs to go head-to-head for the final contract. After years of work, months of ground tests, as well as recent delays, Bell's V280 Valor tilt-rotor prototype has crept into the air for the very first time. The historic moment occurred around 2 p.m. local time at the company's plant in Amarillo, Texas. The flight is said to have lasted around 30 seconds and comes as quite the Christmas gift for the company, which is betting big on the long-term viability of tilt-rotor technology and the Army's willingness to agree. The aircraft is being developed to compete in the Army's Joint Multi-Role Technology Demonstrator (JMRTD) program, part of the larger Future Vertical Lift (FVL) initiative, and will face off against Sikorsky's SB-1 Defiant. Sikorsky's concept is radically different than Bell's, featuring a compound coaxial rotor design with a pusher prop at the back. You can read more about Sikorsky's Defiant concept in this past feature. Both types aim to drastically improve upon current traditional helicopter performance, with a cruise speed between 250 and 300 knots, and vastly improved range. Differences in capabilities may also overcome the Army's focus on a common platform. For instance, for the attack helicopter and some light tactical transport duties, being as nimble as possible while flying low and slow may give Sikorsky's concept a great advantage over a tilt-rotor. Long-range transport duties and search and rescue missions may end being better served by the Valor. In the end, we will have to wait and see if there is enough room in the defense marketplace for both designs, or even one at all, but there very well could be in the civilian and commercial space. Still, if either one of these types, or even Sikorsky's smaller light attack and scout variant of their concept, the S-97 Raider, makes it into any sort of production, that concept will have an edge going forward. These are not going to be cheap machines, and any ability to realize reduced costs through production scalability will be a big advantage. We'll keep a close eye on the V280's flight testing as it progresses, and Sikorsky's Defiant is slated to fly in 2018, but the S-97 has been in flight testing for some time now.